Abedin and his mother are having breakfast. Abedin says that he has no peace since he found out that he is Coran. Sisek offers to take his wife and bring her here. Abedin is worried about whether Sunna will agree to go with him. Suddenly Sadek reports that Callus Coran and his men are at the door of the mansion. Abedin understands that this is a raid, and Sisek wants to meet the guests alone. Sisek tells them to open the doors. She demands an explanation for such rudeness. Callus says he wants to put those who have forgotten him in their place. Next, he demands to bring a mortgage on the house. After tearing up the document, Callus tells Sisek that she has been fined for the stones, and he doesn't owe her anything anymore. Sisek said it wouldn't end there. And suddenly Abedin comes out to intercede for his mother. Sisek offers to introduce her to his uncle, and Abedin does it. Meanwhile, the women in the Coran mansion are worried and can't reach anyone. Serien has a bad feeling about this. Callus, Sisek explains, did not do anything, and what happened once was the work of Latif. Sisek asks you to keep the tales about Latif with you. Callus reproached Abedin for betraying him, but Abedin says that he has always protected his grandson's son and his family. Grinning, Callus called Abedin an unscrupulous dog. Next, Callus asks Abedin to put his thoughts in order, otherwise his meeting with his mother will be pleasant but not for long. Abedin demands to leave the room. Sisek said that this time she allowed them to enter the door because she called them guests. Orkan says that they will destroy any castles. From now on, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Noted the dinner. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, Sisek supported. Orkan, I asked Kazim where he had been. Kazim replied that he was covering the rear. Chisek, I asked Sadek to bring the Coran. Abedin asks his mother what is going on. Sisek sullenly goes to his room. The men of the Coran family arrived home. Callus asks everyone to be attentive from now on. He says that Abedin is behind all this. Callus says that the past haunts him and Abedin will never set foot in this house again. Callus suggests that Sunna leave after her husband, but Sunna announces that she is getting a divorce and asks to be allowed to stay with them. Hollis warns that there will be no turning back, and hard times have come for them. Kazim avoided talking to Abedin. Abedin asked Kazim why he didn't warn him. Kazim began to explain that everything had happened suddenly. Abedin told Kazim that Sunna would not divorce him. He also advises against changing sides. Abedin asks to keep him informed of the events, and if he goes against it, he won't be spared. Then Abedin finally got through to Sunna. He tells her that when they leave the Karkinov mansion, they will start a new life. Sunna replies that she doesn't want to go anywhere with him. Abedin tells Sunna that he cannot live without her. Sunna hangs up the phone. Abedin screams in anger, and suddenly the Coran enters the house. Sisek introduces Abedin to his beloved son from his second marriage.